Hi there and welcome to the third part of this Blender 2.8 tutorial making the snowman. We're just going to give this guy a little bit of material so he doesn't look so bad. Now you'll find the materials tab down the right hand side in these context tabs, and if you hover over any one of them you'll see what the actual context is. It's this one, for example, would be scene. If you click on it you'll get information about the scene, and you can go down all the way to the bottom here where you'll see the red beach ball looking one, which is the materials. Now you'll see that currently there isn't a material for this selected object. As you click through the really badly named objects, you'll see that none of them have a material. There is a material as part of the scene by default. If you click this little beach ball on the left next to new rather than make a new one, you'll see that there's one called material. Now what we're going to do is just, we're going to click on that material so we can have a little look at what materials are made up of. So the material gives you a little bit of a preview. If preview is not on, you can just click the little arrow here and you'll see what it looks like. There's a whole bunch of material properties for a standard principled BSDF shader. The basic ones being the base color. So if you wanted to just change the simple color of this material, we're just going to click on base color here. And I'm just going to drag this down till it's just about black. So that makes this color quite a dark black color. The other important thing to remember is just to probably rename your rename your materials and objects. But right now, if you just click on this box, I'm going to call this one black, and we're going to assign it to different parts of the object. Now, unfortunately, I had the head selected here, and I don't really want his material to be black. But I do want the hat to be black. So what I'm going to do is just click on the hat, click the little drop box, and click on black. And you'll wonder why it doesn't actually show. Part of the reason for this is just the way that the viewports work. You have different viewport shading methods that you can see just above the orientation or the view widget. If you click on the wireframe, you see the wireframe of your scene. We were on the next one up, which is just basically for modeling, so it's called solid mode. It's better to be in this mode when you're modeling because you're not confused by all the different colors. The next one on is the look dev mode, which allows you to see the whole scene set up with all of the reflections and the environment map around it, so it looks a lot more realistic. And the next one is rendered mode, and rendered mode is probably one of the best improvements in Blender this time around with 2.8, because this is the actual rendered mode in real time. It used to be if you were in cycles that this would take a few seconds to render every frame, but this is all work in real time right now. This is exactly what you would see if you put this into a game engine or something. So we're seeing a really good preview here of the color. I need to change obviously this one. I need to use the drop down to change him to black as well, and I need to try and work out a way to get these other colors because we don't want to have black for these ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select that one here. I'm just going to click plus over here, and that allows me to make a new slot for the color, and I'm just going to say new for the color. Now it's making another one. It's called wonderful name material. I'm just going to call this one snow, and then I'm going to leave that as white. And you'll see both the colors are here, and I want snow to be the one that I use for this object. So if I just click again, go up to here, click on snow and remove the black, you'll see that the snow is the one that we're currently using, and the black one has been taken away because it was my mistake in the first place. So we want this one as well to be snow, and I think what we'll do just to save time is we'll make black for the eyes. So click each one and click black, and then we'll need one more material for the nose. I'm just going to make an orange one, so I'm just going to click new again. Makes a new material with a terrible name. I'm going to call this orange, and then scroll down to the base color and pick a nice deep orange color. All right, now I've got that all this thing set up, you'll see that he's starting to look quite cool. We might want to think about making this hat maybe a smooth shaded hat. So if we select, right click shade smooth, it might look slightly better from that. If we click shade smooth, and you start to see a little bit more rounded, even though we made it with not very many vertices. The last thing I wanted to show before I finish the video is that if you were to move this around right now, you'd need to select all of it, and they're all kind of individual parts right now. What we want to do is just make it all one object. So we're going to just have to select everything and join them. So the easiest way is if you just click on the box select again, we'll just select all of them. You make sure that you don't have the light or the camera as well, because then you join those two, and that's probably not what you want. So we're just going to select just these objects. You can also select them over on the right hand side here, and you can join them. Now the context menu, if you right click, it should say join. If you can't find that there for some reason, you can also click on object up here and then join, and that will just join everything into one object. That allows you to be able to just have this this one thing as an object that's selectable. So if I unselect and then just click anywhere on this object, I'll select the whole thing, and that means that I can transform and scale this object on its own independently of the other things. I don't have to select it all. So that's kind of the basics of object mode. And we're going to continue this tutorial and go a little bit the Blender series and do a little bit more on edit mode, because obviously in the real world making things out of cylinders and cubes doesn't make it the most exciting object in the world. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next bunch of tutorials.